Have you ever sat down to play the guitar and you strummed out a few chords, maybe a couple notes, you figured out just a couple strings are out of tune? You searched around for a tuner in your house or searched the internet for a couple apps that maybe could help you out, but nothing really works like the way you would want it to. Or maybe it's not as simple and it's not available at that time. Well, my name's Colin Aubuchon, and I've been playing guitar for about 16 years now. I've came across a method that you could tune your guitar just using your guitar that works every time, surefire. I've developed about 3 main points to help demonstrate how to do this. First main point is the location of the strings on the guitar. The second main point are the tuning keys at the top of the neck. And then the third main point is the location of where you tune to the strings. The first thing I will talk about is the location of the strings on the guitar. There are 6 strings on this guitar. Some guitars get up to about 12, can go 8. It doesn't matter, some basses are 4. Whether it is a 6-string, 4-string, or an 8-string, they are all the same ways and techniques of how to tune using the guitar. When locating the strings on the guitar, the lowest are at the top and the highest are at the bottom. You find your bass note that you want to tune off of. For me, this will be the E. After I have found that, I can locate my tuning keys to make sure that I know what I'm doing and everything feels comfortable. After locating the tuning keys and the strings, you can find the universal fret of tuning. The universal fret of tuning a guitar is the 5th fret. Every single string except for one string can be tuned off of this fret. The process in tuning off of this fret is using the lower string on the 5th fret and the open of the string above it. In this scenario, we would use the E string and the A string, the top 2 lowest notes. Here I start on the 5th fret. I play the open A next. They're the same note. And with this process, you can establish a perfect tuning by using the same note of the previous guitar, or the previous string. So I use the 5th fret and I make sure that they're the same note. How I can adjust this is with the tuning keys. If a note is flat, which means lower, or a note is sharp, which means higher, then you can adjust the tension with these 6 tuning keys. The tension is what makes the note sharp, flat, or right on point. The tension in the guitar of the string is what makes the note the note. You can adjust these notes using the strings and these tuning keys. The 5th fret on the E string and the A string. Same note, but you can adjust it just a little bit on the tuning keys to make sure that they're correct. Once they have matched the same note, you can move on to the next string, repeating the same process on that next string, the 5th fret on the A string, and the open B. Using the strings, open, and the 5th fret, you can compare the pitches. If the pitches don't match, use the tuning keys to adjust the pitch. And when the pitches do match, you figured out the correct note for that string. The one bylaw that we have to worry about is the B string, where you have to tune it on the 4th fret instead of the 5th. These 2 notes are the same, and it's the only situation that is different throughout the whole process. Every single other one is tuned to the 5th, except for the second to last, which is the B. After getting used to this process, you can really establish what notes are correct and what aren't with your ear. Once you can hear about if a note is flat or if it's sharp, you can adjust the tuning keys by ear, finding the bass note to go further on tune your guitar. After playing for about 16 years, this method has shown surefire and has worked for me every time. It's a useful method whenever you don't have a tuner or whenever you don't have the capabilities of finding the correct note and you still want to play guitar correctly. I'm Colin Abelshawn and I appreciate your time today and thank you very much.